Well, hello again. This is your host, Pat, on the Silver Crown channel, talking about my transition back to my silver or gray hair. Today, I want to talk about the light oils that I use in my hair. But first, let me say this. The last video that I did, I was explaining to you how I moisturized my hair using the mixture that I made with the shea butter and oil and all that. Okay, so that was my first time really doing it that way, and I found that I used a little bit too much butter in my hair. So it felt a little waxy to me. So what you can do if that happens, particularly if you have high porosity hair like I do, meaning that it's very porous, right? And water runs in and runs out real quickly. So we have to take extra measure to seal in moisture or our hair will just dry out and break off. Anyway, so what I did was I used my shower sprayer and just hung my head over the tub, put the water on as warm as I could stand it, and just did a rinse, right? And let some of the excess oil that was in my hair run out. So after that, I detangled it with my fingers like I had showed you. And then I combed it through again and wrapped it up for the night. I wore a plastic cap and wrapped it up for the night. So I have it in a different protective style right now. I'll show you what that is. If I can get this thing off. So what I did this time was, rather than put it in the twist, I sectioned it off. And as you can see, I have a lot of gray that's coming in. And my texture really is starting to change quite a bit. At the crown of my head and, you know, at the roots, I can feel it's very, very wavy. It's soft, but it's very wavy. So it's a completely different texture than the ends of my hair where you'll see the brown. If you see that brown tint there, that's from the color is starting to fade out and wash out because I had been using a rinse. So anyhow, I took care of the excess oil by just doing a very, very warm rinse and getting that out of my hair. So I know that I don't need that much for my hair. I could tell when it dried that it was still too much oil in it. So if you're using butters like that, just keep that in mind. And when you're first starting out, like I'm finding out, that everything is a roll of the dice, right? You're trying to find out how much your hair actually needs. So if you put too much, then it'll feel like the product is just sitting on your hair and it's not penetrating. So you don't want to do that. But I remedied it by doing some rinsing, you know, with the warm water. And then I still went ahead and oiled my scalp, though, but not with that. I did it with a penetrating oil. So, okay, so much for that.